Everyone wants to get rid of love handles, but how do you actually do it? Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is you can do it. And I'll tell you what the bad news is a little bit later on. If you stick with me for 5 minutes, I'll tell you how to shred those love handles and get the chiseled ab physique you're looking for. Now about that bad news, one of the biggest questions I get in terms of things like love handles and excess fat is how to reduce fat in a certain area. Spot reducing fat, they call it. And the bad news is this: you kind of can't spot reduce fat. If you have fat somewhere that you want to lose, you have to lose fat everywhere, and then fat will disappear from that place. Example, love handles. A lot of people have a little pinch of fat in their love handles and they think, I want to get rid of just that fat. What do I do to get rid of it? What you do to get rid of it is lose fat on your overall body. The interesting way genetics works is some people are genetically predisposed to hold fat in certain areas. Myself, for example, I hold a lot of fat in my legs and my bum, also my lower back. Other people hold all their fat in their stomach. That's why I can be at a higher body fat percentage and look like I have abs, when other people are a lower body fat percentage and don't. It's the same with love handles. Some people genetically will hold a lot more fat there than others. That being said, it's bad news, but there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So what we're gonna do is move forward and find a way to lose those love handles regardless. So like I said, you can't spot reduce fat. So if you want to reduce love handles, what you're going to have to do is reduce overall body fat. So that's going to be what we always talk about, eating less calories than you burn. You want to be in a nice calorie deficit. That's going to ignite your fat loss, have your body burning through your fat stores. But that's relatively boring advice, right? You knew that. How do you lose love handles? Lose fat. No shit. So assuming you're in a calorie deficit, I have videos on that if you don't really know what that's about, but assuming you're in a calorie deficit, what are some proactive things you can actually do to train up that area, make it feel tighter, build some muscle there? You can do things there. Here's where the good news comes in. So you can't spot reduce fat, but you can train the obliques, which are those muscles that feed into your side abs and sit underneath your love handles. As you start to train your obliques, you'll start to feel tighter. You'll have more of a chiseled look around there, in line with losing the fat that's on that area. Some of my favorite oblique love handle area exercises are twisted side leg raises. You do these on that machine with a back pad. I should hopefully have a video. It's gonna be hard for me to describe. Look at this video, this exercise. A few key pointers here. I'm supporting my weight with my arms. I'm twisted to about 45 degrees. And I'm trying to raise my legs as high as they can go. It's a bit of an interesting angle, so you won't be able to get them that high, but you should feel a nice stretch as your legs hang and contraction as your legs swing upwards. I tend to feel a better contraction with this if I'm leaning slightly forwards. I'm supporting myself with my elbows and my arms. I'm twisted and my head is tilted slightly forwards. That little incline helps to just fix my obliques in a semi-contracted position. So it's like a better squeeze when I'm doing the exercise. So that's one. Number two is, as I've said, my favorite oblique exercise, cable twists. This is really a feeler exercise. It helps to really study a video of this or even have someone walk you through it. Basically, you turn with your side to a cable. You let the cable stretch you all the way across the opposite side of your body, and you use only your obliques to contract and twist around. It's gonna take some getting used to. You're gonna need to have some light as fuck weight, but you can get quite a nice little oblique pump doing this. There's also a variation of decline sit-ups where you do one hand to one knee and one hand to the other knee. That's good for the obliques. That'll set your obliques on fire. Basically, any kind of oblique exercise is gonna tighten up that love handle area. But like I said, if you're not in a calorie deficit, your love handles will remain. You'll just build muscle and make that area look slightly bulkier. So you need to combine this with a calorie deficit. Super quick video for you today. I had a comment asking me about this, so I thought I'd do a quick breakdown rather than type out a big long comment. That being said though, if you have any more questions, I'm gonna be as active, transparent, and helpful as I can be. Leave them down below. And if you want more tips like this, subscribe and I will see you in the next one.